Good day, good day, good day, and welcome to another episode of Drew's Book Reviews. If you know anything about me from watching this channel, you know I like sports. After all, I'm always wearing a jersey. So today we're going to talk about a book that has to do with a game, a sports ball match, as some people like to call it. Anyway, stay tuned. That's coming up here on Drew's Book Reviews. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Unseen Academicals by Terry Pratchett. Before we get into the book, however, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Don't forget to join me down on my socials, Dragon's Den, Discord, my Bookstagram, all that's going to be linked down below. Look forward to hearing from you there. Well, it's been a while since I've actually done a book review on a Discworld book, and I thought it's about time I do another Discworld book review. So today we're going to be talking Unseen Academicals by Terry Pratchett. So this course takes place with the Unseen University, and all the wizards and professors and all that at the Unseen University, which is a bit of a crazy university to begin with. After all, their librarian is an orangutan, and he knows how to keep a good library, and they pay him in bananas, basically. Anyway, that's beside the point. Unseen Academicals. So what's going on here is the game of football. Now, this isn't the traditional, North American version of football. We're talking about the football as it's called in the vast majority of the world, aka soccer. This game is being played throughout Ankh-Morpork, and this kind of league is being organized. And of course, our city Lord Tyrant, Lord Ventinari, he is wanting to have this game and this league go forward in the city of Ankh-Morpork, but nobody really trusts him and what his actual objectives are, because apparently Ventinari doesn't actually like the game. Well, that's the rumor anyway. And of course, it falls on the university, who is finding themselves in this position where they have to field the team, or there's going to be big consequences. So that's where we get the Unseen Academicals team from the Unseen University come into play here. So this story is, it's sort of actually about forming a soccer or football league in the city, but at the end of the day, it's not really about that at all. Or at least I found that really wasn't about it. That was merely the backdrop to the main point of this story, which is we follow two characters. There's a character, Mr. Nut. Mr. Nut is an orc, and he's constantly trying to find value and create value and feel that he has created value. He grew up his entire life feeling that he didn't have value. He didn't have what it takes to create value. He wasn't able to have any value. So it's this really negative self-image of himself. In the meantime, all of his friends and supporters are gathering around him, trying to help him understand that he in fact does have value. So when he's told he's had value, he often asks, have I then created value? Am I then of something of worth? And it's, in a way, this idea, it's almost heartbreaking with this character that he's grown up feeling that he doesn't have that value and that he isn't worth it. And all of his friends are there saying, no, you're worth it, you have value. I love that. That is the main aspect of this story, and I think that is the main point of this story, that regardless of our backgrounds, regardless of discrimination, regardless of, the stereotypes of our culture, society, of the people we are and the people we're from, that doesn't matter because we have inherent value in and of ourselves. And I just think that is a wonderful message, and I just think that is a fantastic concept to take a look at in Terry Pratchett's classic, hilarious, and funny way that he does. And I really enjoyed that aspect of this story. A secondary side story in this is the story of Juliet. She bakes pies. It's just this girl who happens to be incredibly gorgeous, and she just might be the greatest fashion model that has ever existed on the disc of Discworld anywhere. And so her story kind of picks up where she becomes this fashion model, and she becomes someone everyone is constantly looking for. So it kind of contrasts the idea of worth. What is worth? Popularity? Is our self-worth found in the popularity of who we are, of what we're good at, or is our self-worth found through other means? Is it something internally derived, or is it something that we have to find only through the popularity that we gain through fame and fortune and, luck and success? And that's just a really interesting way to approach this. And that is really the core of this story for me. And it's really one of the best books I've read about this idea put forth in the classic Terry Pratchett way, which is just, I don't know, I just love it. This really is a great read. If you haven't read Discworld, like, this is definitely one that I would recommend if you haven't read Discworld. I'm reading them in the order of publication. I'm almost done through the whole Discworld series, but I really enjoyed this for what it was, for Unseen Academicals, and it will always be about finding self-worth in and of ourselves, not through external condolences, not through external praise, not because we've accomplished something great, but because we have worth just for who we are. And that is just, it's awesome. It's awesome. I love that about that. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Terry Pratchett's Unseen Academicals. So let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Join us over on the Dragon's Den Discord. That'll be linked below. You could join me on Bookstagram as well as Threads. You could join me over on Hardcover. I'd love to see you over there. All that's going to be linked below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, until next time, keep on reading. Bye!